Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
And tonight we'll be talking about Black Lightning.
Season 3, Episode 5. The Book of Occupation, Chapter 5.
Yes. Let's
Requiem for Tavon.
Tavon! Let's pour some out for Tavon.
Let's raise our drinks to Tavon.
Poor kid. I feel so bad for him.
I feel bad for his parents and for him. The freaking painkiller had to come and mess up everybody's time.
I hope that Tavon weighs heavily on Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
It's that motor trucker's fault. It is. It's all his fault.
Why?
Nissa said no.
I know.
And he kept freaking pushing
I know why. I'm just posing the question.
It's all your fault. It's all your
He
fault.
should have just stayed there and waited. And Jefferson should have come up with something to tell his parents.
Mm-hmm.
Because now their child is dead.
Yep.
And it's his fault.
Yep.
I don't agree with them beating up on him.
No, that freaking pissed me off.
Yeah, me too.
Like, what the crap, Sherlock?
He was just trying to protect the kids.
Exactly. Like,
He didn't need to be treated like that.
no.
He didn't even do anything to them.
Exactly. And I love, even though I hate Odell, that's his name,
Yeah,
right?
Agent Odell.
I hate him to the ends of the earth.
Yes.
And I don't hate people. Like, it's just not within me. But, you know, some people just can't get away without me hating on them. This freaking pissant. Okay, I mean, come on.
I wanted to, like, just strangle him the whole episode. Like,
Yeah, he did do one good thing. And that was at the very end. When he picked up Jennifer, said, "You want to go for a ride with me?" Right? And took her to the mother truckers who beat the shit out of her dad.
yup.
And, whoo, boy, we know she went for it, man. She
That was
fried their
so
asses.
good.
Come on.
Yes. He's like, who the hell are you? I was just like, in my head, I'm like, your freaking worst nightmare, bitch.
Like, dude, the look on her face, I was just like,
She's just like, you wish you knew.
oh boy.
Like, you are in for a treat.
Mm-hmm.
A
You
lightning.
fucked with the wrong
A
person.
lightning treat.
Yeah. As long as they're not Pokemon, we don't want them to evolve.
Oh, gosh. But yeah, like, I hate when, like, he didn't even give an answer when Lynn was like, you know, make him disappear about Tobias.
But she didn't tell him what to do with him. She just said make him disappear.
Yeah.
Technically, he's already disappeared. So it's like,
Yeah. I mean, as long as Tobias is around, he's going to try to kill Blacklight.
yeah.
That's just what he's gonna do.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna kill Black Lightning, and once I kill Jefferson, I'm...
I'm gonna kill Black Lightning and that lying bastard Jefferson Pierce. And then once I do that, you and your beautiful daughters will have nothing to fear from me.
Right.
Yeah, well, F you, dude.
Right? Like,
That's what I say to Tobias Whale.
he's not gonna want revenge on the little girl Lightning who tried to kick his ass in his own home. Like, and then, like, win all lightning
Listen,
on his
Odell Matt is just playing all of them. He's freaking getting Lynn addicted to this freaking, you know, pill or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's using Jen and he's using Anissa, and yeah.
How is
Oh, he's not using her, but like he's using Jen and he's using Lynn.
Yeah.
And now that he knows that Blackbird is her,
how does he know Blackbird is her?
well, he has a suspicion.
She can't be in two places at once.
But he has a suspicion that it's her. Because her picture came up when he was searching them.
Yes, but then he went to her apartment and Grace pretended to be her.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you can't physically be in two places at once, so it can't be her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's... He doesn't know Grace can shapeshift, like the fuck.
Yeah.
So he thinks it legit can't be her because she doesn't have that power.
Yep.
So, until he discovers the shapeshifter, he won't know it's Grace. He won't know that it was Grace.
Right. But yeah, he's definitely not somebody to be trusted.
Well, yeah, I could have told you that last season.
Well, I don't know what else to say about it. I'm grasping at straws, okay?
I know. A lot always happens in these episodes, but there's not a lot to talk about.
Mostly, I was just, like, pissed off the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm like, he better not have Painkiller freaking kill Blackbird.
Right?
But I love that the police chief is, like, part of that to try to take down the ASA.
Well, I mean, he's been working with Jefferson and the Pierce family.
Well, I know, but I love that he still has his own little, like, group where he's, you know, trying to recruit, like, the Reverend and the other guy to help him.
Right.
So.
But, like, I understand that at the beginning, the Reverend called him, like, a Judas, right? I mean, he didn't call him Judas, but he said, like, for your 30 pieces of silver or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so basically calling him Judas. And, like, I was like, okay. But then when, like, he's like, we should work together at the very end, he's like, it's like the scales falling from the eyes from Saul to Paul. And I'm like, dude, the fucker's been on the right side the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're a bastard doesn't mean that, like, you need to quote shit constantly.
Right.
Like, he wasn't Saul ever. He didn't go around persecuting everyone.
That's why, like, the expression on his face when he said that was like, what?
Yeah, like, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but that's just, like,
Yeah.
Do not misquote the Bible in front of me, bitch. I'll rough up your ass. But yeah, I think that's, like, the one major thing that just got me.
Oh, the ending when he said that?
Yeah, like, I mean, there were a lot of things that annoyed me, but that just pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, don't misquote that. Like, that's not okay.
Right.
Especially if you're pretending to be a reverend on TV.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. So, yeah.
I'm worried about Lynn because, like, that's gonna, like, eventually affect her and cause her to have her breaking point.
Eventually, she's already having.
She's already having it, but I mean, it's just gonna get worse.
She's so freaking addicted already. Like,
yeah. And it was just last episode that she started taking it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much time is supposed to have gone by in between, but she's already, like, really far gone.
Yeah. When the ASA finally clears out, when they finally deal with the ASA, like, how, like, she's not going to be able to get any more of the pill. I'm worried about her withdrawal. Like,
yeah, it's going to be really bad.
No one even knows that she's popping pills.
Nope. And it's all because of Agent Odell.
Like, I just...
He's like the most addictive thing ever.
And all I did was tell her to take one.
I mean, once she figures out the stabilization for the serum to help the, you know, then she's not going to need it anymore, because he's only having her take it so that she can, you know, focus completely on that and do what he wants her to do. And then when it's done, she was just going to withdraw from it. So.
Well, I think one of the side effects
Very good.
My headache is messing with my Englification.
Hey, at least you don't like spell things wrong, okay?
Right. It's only not one.
Immune is not spelled E-M-U-N-E. It's spelled I-M-M-U-N-E.
Oh, that killed me inside.
Yeah.
I
literally sent the correct thing to that person.
Good.
Today.
Like, you telling me how they do that, it's just, I could not take it. No. It's one thing if it happens every once in a while, but you misspell the same word.
And every time I see it mispronounced, I'm going to send it the correct way.
Misspelled.
Yeah, every time I see it misspelled, I'm going to send it the correct way.
Good. Thank you.
So that they get it into their head that is how it is spelled.
You can't be a teacher and misspelling simple words, I'm sorry.
Immune. Immune. Not immune. Immune.
It's not an emu, okay?
If you don't know how to spell something, use spell check on your phone.
Yeah, that's why there's a red line under it.
What it's for.
That's why there are suggestions.
That's why there's autocorrect.
Yes.
Sometimes autocorrect gives you the wrong word and not what you were trying to say in the first place. But usually it corrects the word if you spell something wrong. It does for me.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that it would do it for everyone else on their phones too.
Exactly. But
sorry.
I think one of the side effects for her, for Lynn, is maybe like she would have never condoned the killing of someone.
No, she would not.
But now she's condoning the killing of Tobias.
Yeah.
And I think that's a side effect of the pill. Because no matter how dangerous things got, like, until their backs were against the wall and it was the only option, that was the moment she was okay with her family picking up weapons.
Right.
And going balls deep killing bitches. Like, otherwise, it was not okay.
Right.
Like
when
only
it's
as a last resort protection.
Right. Like, when it comes down to it, as a way to protect yourself, that should be the last resort.
Right. And that's how she's been doing. I mean, she's a doctor. She took the oath.
Right.
But she looked straight up at Odell and said, she basically just said, fucking kill the bitch.
Basically. I mean, he deserves it.
Yeah, but that's
still,
not who she is.
No, it's not.
So the pills are changing her.
They are.
She's becoming something else.
She's becoming a different person.
She needed to change, to become someone else, to become something else. As quoted by Arrow.
I wonder what. No, I'm just kidding.
I love how Tobias asked her though, oh, what's your super suit? I was like, I wish.
Right?
Oh.
And then they could all be a super family, like the Incredibles!
Yeah, The Incredibles.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Or, you know, the family from Sky High.
I haven't seen
Or
Sky High.
Up and Away.
Or also have not seen that either.
It's cheesy. In order to take off to fly, the kid literally goes up and away.
But listen, there's a lot of Disney Channel original movies that are cheesy. But that doesn't mean that they aren't amazing, okay?
Yeah. Because villains trying to make the world go eco-friendly is real villainy.
I didn't say it was good. I just said that they're enjoyable to watch.
They are. If not only.
But there are some that there are a lot that are based on true stories and that are about real people.
Yes.
And they are good and they are important and inspirational.
Yes.
So yeah.
As we all know, the 13th year is a real story.
So is Motocross, so is Miracle in Lane 2, so is Right on Track, so is The Color of Friendship, so is Tiger Cruise. I rest my case.
Can the 13th year be real too?
I added those on with the 13th year.
Okay, how about Stepsister from Planet Weird? Can that be real?
No.
Oh. But I fear to win.
Double Teamed was also real.
It was.
Sorry, I'm just waxing nostalgia because Disney Plus launches tomorrow and all the Disney DCOM movies will be on there.
I told my mom and she's like, what does that mean? And I looked at her grinning ear to ear and she's like, what? I'm like, I fear the wind. She's like, really? And then I leaned over to my brother. I'm like, 13th year? He's like, really?
He liked that one too?
He was obsessed with the 13th year. More so than me. It was kind of weird. But oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And my mom even stopped me and asked me as I was walking out the door. She's like, does that mean about that one dude, the surfer on the water? I'm like, Johnny Tsunami? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yes. Oh.
That's awesome.
Yes.
My dad was like super obsessed with Pixel Perfect. Like he liked that movie more than I did. Okay?
I don't like that movie. My brother loved it.
Right? My dad did too.
Well, it was about a girl band.
But it was cool because she was a hologram. It had good music though. I liked the music in it.
Yeah. I liked that Phil of the Future was in it.
Yeah, that's why I liked it, because Ricky Ullman was in it. Hello.
Yes. Okay, this is not a Disney Channel review.
Oh, but it should be.
Oh, we could totally just do one.
So should be.
Oh, we'd never
so much
stop
better
talking.
than Black Lightning.
It is. We would never stop talking if we did a Disney Channel review.
We wouldn't. We'd have to break our videos up and do like an hour, like,
Yes.
you know, or like 30 minutes and then stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love Grace.
Yes.
I love that she's supporting Nissa. And
Female relationship goals for the win.
yes. Hashtag goals.
They're called Thunder Grace. I didn't come up with a name. That's just what they're called.
Thundercat would have been better. But and yes, before you guys start typing in the comments, I'm aware there's a show called Thundercats. Okay. I wasn't born yesterday.
We're probably older than you anyway.
Yeah.
Than the most of the people watching this.
Yes, there's a big chance that is the possible.
So
possibility.
we know that there's a Thundercats cartoon.
Yes. We know there was a reboot.
Well, you
of
know
one.
that. I didn't know that.
Yes.
But everything's being rebooted, so it's not surprising.
Right. And Ultraman.
Yeah. Anyway. Grace is awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad that Jefferson didn't get a chance to lecture Jen really good in the kitchen when she wasn't feeling good, because he was gonna go off on one of his freaking tangents.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm glad he didn't get to continue that, because I would have just been mad at him.
I was already mad at him.
The whole time.
Like, I'm sorry, but your daughter doesn't look well, and she says she's not feeling well.
And you still
Just
make her
because
go to
the
school.
bitch doesn't have a fucking fever does not mean she's okay.
And you still make her go to school.
Exactly. Like, you asked her if she's okay because you were worried, because she looked not okay.
Yeah.
Stop being a bitch.
And then when she was like, I'm gonna go upstairs because I'm not feeling well, he's all checking her head, and he's like, no, you're good, you can go to school. It's like, excuse me? You don't know how I'm feeling? If I'm not feeling well enough to go to school, I don't want to go to school.
You know how I feel. My brother had that on blast today.
What song?
And I feel
Oh, feeling good. You know how I feel.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me.
And I'm
feeling good. Here's a new dawn. Here's a new day.
Which version was it?
I don't know.
Because a lot of people have covered that song.
I don't know. My brother listens to a bunch of stuff like that. So I don't know if it was the OG.
Was it Michael Bublé?
I don't know. Probably he's obsessed. So, because you know, my brother obsessed with all things. You know,
That normal people aren't. No, I'm kidding.
that made me question him.
Hey, if he likes that stuff, that's cool.
Oh, it is. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Totally cool. But yeah, I love Jen. She's amazing.
Me too. Considering that the season's only going to be 16 episodes and this is episode 5, I'm thinking the next 3 are going to be focused on them really trying to take down the ASA, and then probably the rest of it will be after the crossover, and then that'll be whatever is going on with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. I think, I love that the new guy, like, she was like, hey, prove chivalry's not dead. Give me your
Brandon.
coat."
His
Yeah.
name is Brandon.
Okay. And give me your jacket. I'm cold.
He just looks like Bob Marley. With his long curly hair.
bristle.
Whatever. His long frizzy hair. He's just not Jamaican, but he looks a little bit like Bob Marley.
Also, I love how when Jen was about to go all lightning up on those bitches, he pulled her back into the building. Because he's like, hey, I gotta talk to you about something. I gotta ask you something. And then, like, she was just about to go ham. He pulls her in. He's like, calm down. And then, like, her, like, powers, like, overloaded. And he just absorbed them. And, like, his eyes went white, and then they rolled back down. So his eyes, like, rolled into the back of his head. And then came back. I was like, the fuck? Like, what is he? Like, can he control lightning, or is he just capable of absorbing power?
I don't know. We shall see.
Yes.
The question remains. What's his abilities? To be or not to be?
That's not the fucking question.
That's the question.
Oh, Lord.
I had to use it. I'm sorry.
You are not forgiven.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what abilities he has.
We should continue with that meeting next week. Like, it's not going to be a direct continuation, because obviously after that she went with Odell.
Yeah.
But we should get to see more interaction next week between those two, and him explaining what the hell freaking happened.
Yep. And maybe she can be with him and not be with Painkiller, because he not Khalil no more.
Right.
Painkiller.
Yeah.
And he hurt her. He fight her. It be Painkiller up against Lightning.
That accent is reminding me of an episode of SVU that I watched last night.
I'm sorry.
It was about massage parlor. They give extra service.
Nice. Actually not nice, because it probably gives bad extra service.
Just extra service.
In the way of sexual stuff.
Just ask for extra.
That's not funny.
No, it's not, because that actually happens. Not funny. So...
I'm sorry.
Okay, the dude who started the, like, Tavon. I think he was the one who blew the whistle on Tavon. And so he feels guilty. That's why he's like, you freaking effers, like, killed him, blah, blah, blah. Feel guilty. It's because you feel guilty.
It was Painkiller who killed him. It was!
He's doing that just to get to me now. That's on purpose.
You're welcome. No, it was Painkiller who did it, though.
Yeah, but that chunky black kid, you know how he was just like,
yeah, I know.
Tavon. It's like you saw the look on his face the second they said the girls
just like, what? Really?
Yeah, the second that the girls said like they killed Tavon, like the look on his face is like, fuck, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
And then he's like blaming all of them. He's the one that turned him in, even though he wasn't really a meta, like, freaking hell.
Alcohol. What?
Did you just sing Blame It on the Alcohol?
Yes. I did. I miss Glee. No, it's his fault, though. Well, not directly his fault, but it is in a way, because if he did blow the whistle, then it is his fault.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably never gonna find out who blew the whistle.
I'm out.
Peace!
Yeah, probably not.
But, you know, at this point, it no longer matters.
Nope. Nothing else matters.
nothing really matters anymore.
Nothing is real. Nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever.
The fuck?
It's a Beatles song!
Oh. I thought we've established I don't listen to that. I listen to the Eagles.
I know, the Eagles are awesome too.
Yeah, they are.
But so are the Beatles.
I can't. I don't know. They're just not my thing.
It's fine.
So yeah. Do you have anything else to talk about?
No. It's getting good though.
It is.
So I'm thinking that, like I said, these next few are gonna really start getting like, we take down the ASA.
Yes. Do you think that it's just Black Lightning that's going to show up in the crossover? Or do you think that we'll have, like, maybe,
I hope we have Jen and Anissa.
if we have just one other, who would you want it to be?
Jen.
Yeah. Because Anissa has a good hold of her powers. And I think that if they go to, like, if Jen joins, then maybe Cisco can help make something that would help her even more.
And it's just Black Lightning and Lightning together is like double the power. Like, it's even more.
When he runs out of power, she can give him more.
Yeah, like, she's literally an energy conductor.
Battery.
So, like, she's definitely more useful, I think. Not that Anissa isn't, but I just think in the case of, like, what they're doing, she's a lot more useful in that respect.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we'll see, because I don't know.
Right. Okay. Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. So, I guess until next time,
family is what you make it.